Anxiety is a universal experience. A flutter before a speech, a racing heart before an important meeting, or the butterflies that come with stepping into the unknown. It's a feeling that connects us all, a signal that something matters to us, that we care about the outcome. Sometimes it's a gentle nudge reminding us to prepare or pay attention. Other times it can feel overwhelming, like a wave that threatens to pull us under. It might be a worry for a loved one, a gnawing concern that lingers in the background, or the tension that builds as you wait for news. These moments are part of being human, and most of us find ways to move through them. But for some, anxiety casts a longer shadow. A second fear emerges, the fear of feeling anxious itself. This is more than just nervousness. It's a deep unease about the possibility of anxiety returning, a dread that can color even the calmest moments. This fear of fear, known as anticipatory anxiety, can quietly take over. It can make your world feel smaller as you start to avoid situations or places where anxiety might appear. The more you try to escape it, the more it seems to follow. You might find yourself constantly scanning your body for signs, your heartbeat, your breath, a twinge of discomfort, dreading the return of panic. Each sensation becomes a warning, and your mind races to predict what might happen next. It's important to remember this isn't a sign of weakness or failure. It's a learned pattern, a trick played by a sensitized nervous system that's trying to protect you, even if it's misguided. Your body and mind are reacting to past experiences, not to any real danger in the present. Imagine walking a safe path, stumbling once and then always expecting to fall again. The tension you carry makes it more likely you'll trip, not less. In the same way, the fear of anxiety can make anxiety itself more persistent. The fear itself becomes the cause of more fear, creating a cycle that feeds on itself. You might find yourself pacing, fidgeting, or avoiding things you once enjoyed, all in an effort to keep anxiety at bay. But this cycle isn't unbreakable. The path to freedom doesn't come from fighting anxiety or trying to force it away. Instead, it begins with understanding and acceptance, recognizing anxiety for what it is, and allowing yourself to feel it without judgment. Anxiety isn't a monster to slay, but a bluffing visitor you can learn to sit with. When you stop running from it, you take away its power. You can learn to let the feelings rise and fall, knowing they will pass. The key is to remove the second fear, the fear of fear itself. When you allow the first wave of anxiety to pass through you, without adding layers of worry or resistance, you begin to break the cycle. You can become the calm observer of your own inner weather, watching thoughts and feelings come and go like clouds in the sky. No storm lasts forever, and with time, you'll find more peace in the present moment. Freedom starts with understanding this cycle, and with the gentle courage to face your feelings one step at a time. To break free, you must first understand how you got stuck. After a frightening panic attack, your brain remembers not just the event, but the sensations: racing heart, dizziness, unreality. The amygdala, your brain's alarm, becomes oversensitive, treating normal sensations as threats. Like a child burned by a stove, you start fearing all stoves, even cold ones. Now, any flutter or dizzy spell triggers alarm, even if it's harmless. This is a biological misunderstanding, not your fault. Healing means teaching your brain these sensations aren't dangerous. Compassion, not terror, is the first step toward peace. Anxiety about anxiety is a self-feeding loop. A small sensation, tight chest, quick breath, sparks catastrophic thoughts. Your brain's alarm floods you with adrenaline, creating more symptoms. The fear of these symptoms confirms your worst thoughts, fueling more fear. You start avoiding situations, checking your body, seeking reassurance. These habits reinforce the belief that anxiety is dangerous. The cycle continues. Fear causes symptoms, symptoms cause more fear. Breaking the loop means changing your response, not your sensations. Avoidance feels safe in the moment, but it feeds anxiety long-term. You dodge places or situations linked to panic, shrinking your world. Each avoidance teaches your brain, "This is dangerous and I can't handle it." Safety behaviors, like always carrying water or needing a safe person, seem helpful but reinforce fear. The monster grows because you never see it's harmless. True freedom comes from facing, not fleeing your fear. You can feel anxiety and survive. The goal isn't to avoid, but to discover you don't need to run. Every step toward your fear weakens its hold. The first step is naming the fear. When anxiety hits, racing heart, shaky hands, your mind jumps to catastrophe. Pause, step back, and label it. This is just anticipatory anxiety. Relabeling changes your relationship with the feeling. It's not a mysterious attack, but a harmless surge of adrenaline. Practice this every time. It's just my nervous system acting up. Naming creates space between you and panic. You become the observer, not the victim. The goal isn't to make feelings vanish, but to change your interpretation. Over time, your brain learns these signals aren't emergencies. The alarm quiets, and anxiety loses its power. Consistency is key. Keep naming, keep taming. Step 2 is floating through the storm. When anxiety hits, it can feel like you're caught in a wild, unpredictable sea. The waves of sensation, racing heart, tight chest, trembling hands, can seem overwhelming, as if they might pull you under. But there's a different way to respond. Fighting anxiety is like struggling in quicksand. The more you resist, the deeper you sink. Every attempt to push away the discomfort only makes it stronger, trapping you in a cycle of fear and struggle. Instead, practice acceptance. Let the sensations be. Allow yourself to pause, to notice what's happening in your body and mind, without judgment or urgency to change it. Imagine floating in choppy water. Relax. Let the waves carry you. You don't have to swim against the current. You simply allow yourself to be supported, even as the water moves beneath you. When your heart pounds or hands tremble, allow it. Notice the sensations, acknowledge them, and remind yourself that they are temporary, even if they feel intense. This is radical acceptance, not resignation. It's an active choice to stop fighting and start observing, to let go of the urge to control every feeling. Your mind will urge you to escape. Your task is to gently do nothing. Notice the urge to run, but stay where you are, breathing and observing. Relax your body, breathe slowly, and invite the feelings to pass. Each breath is a signal to your nervous system that you are safe, even in discomfort. Okay, anxiety, do your worst. I won't fight you. This attitude takes away anxiety's power because you're no longer fueling it with fear. This removes the fuel from the fire. Without your resistance, anxiety has nothing to feed on, and it begins to fade on its own. Without the second fear, sensations lose their power. The storm may still swirl around you, but you are no longer swept away by it. With practice, your brain learns. These feelings are safe. They come and go. Each time you float, you teach yourself that you can handle whatever arises. Floating makes you the calm center in the storm. You become the eye of the hurricane, steady, grounded, and at peace, no matter how wild the world feels around you. Step 3 is calming your body's tense wires. When anxious, your gas pedal is stuck, so you need to gently apply the brakes. Slow, deep breathing, like box breathing, signals safety to your brain. Grounding techniques, like naming things you see or feel, anchor you in the present. Stimulate your vagus nerve, splash cold water, hum, or gargle to activate calm. These aren't magic fixes, but practical tools to help your body relax. They support your mental work of acceptance and floating. Use them whenever you feel your system revving up. Step 4 is changing your inner story. Anxiety's power comes from the catastrophic stories you tell yourself. Instead, replace them with realistic, compassionate truths. This is just adrenaline. My heart is strong. This will pass. Don't argue with fearful thoughts. Acknowledge, then gently restate your new story. Speak to yourself with kindness. We've been here before. This is temporary. Each time you do this, you rewire your brain's response. The sensations may still come, but they lose their terrifying meaning. You become the author of a new, hopeful narrative. Over time, fear fades into background noise. You reclaim control of your story. Step 5 is about facing the world again, but this time with kindness and patience for yourself. After all the work you've done so far, it's time to gently re-enter the spaces and situations that once felt overwhelming. This isn't about rushing or forcing yourself. It's about honoring your own pace and celebrating every bit of progress, no matter how small. Recovery means reclaiming the life that fear once took from you, one small, intentional step at a time. Each day, you have the chance to choose courage, even if it's just for a moment. Remember, every effort counts, and every attempt is a victory. Start by making a list of situations you've been avoiding, ranking them from least to most intimidating. This helps you see your journey laid out in front of you, making it less daunting and more manageable. Begin with the easiest task. Maybe it's just sitting in a parking lot or standing outside your front door for a few minutes. These small exposures are powerful building blocks. As you face these moments, practice your coping skills. Name the feeling you're experiencing, allow it to float by without judgment, focus on your breath, and gently challenge the story your mind is telling you. Stay in the situation until your anxiety starts to fade, even just a little. This teaches your brain that you are safe and that you can handle discomfort. Repeat this process until you feel more comfortable, then move up your list to the next challenge. Each step forward is a testament to your strength. Remember, progress isn't always a straight line. There will be tough days, setbacks, and moments of doubt. That's completely normal and part of the process. What matters most is the direction you're heading, not how quickly you get there. Consistency and self-compassion are your greatest allies. With every step, no matter how small, you weaken fear's grip and build resilience. You're proving to yourself that you are capable of facing life again. You are not broken. You are strong, resourceful, and more capable than you realize. Every gentle step forward is a triumph. So keep moving forward, one gentle step at a time. Trust in your progress and know that you are never alone on this journey.